line. Now, every new addition to the OTP platform and every update simply makes the latest version better, smarter and faster. Beta testers and all our new users have been blown away by the new updates that have not only simplified the building process but speeded the whole thing up, so much so that it is now possible to build a 1 million page website in double quick time. I'm talking 10 to 15 minutes to set up all the parameters, run Phantom, and after approximately 2 to 3 hours, boom! OTP Phantom is so powerful it might take you a while to get your head around it and understand exactly what it's campaign up and running. The first thing I've done is given it a project name. Over here in the final destination URL, that's going to be my money page. It's where I want people to end up eventually. In this case it's a CPA offer, but it could easily be an opt-in page, an e-commerce page, or any web page at all. Underneath that is my site destination URL, and that's where I'm going to be putting all the pages, all the files that Phantom creates for me. And over here on the left I've got keywords. We suggest between 3 and 5. I've put 4 here, and these are very generic short tail keywords, and these are the keywords that Phantom is going to use to propagate all the pages that I will be creating with curated content. Underneath that I've got set overlay color. This creates an overlay over the Phantom, the page that Phantom creates, and that overlay takes over about 85% of the screen. People will still be able to see content, some content behind it, but this overlay is what I want them to click on, because I will also be adding a clickbait image. Now in this case, because it's a CPA offer for a tooth whitening product, I'll have a nice image which the CPA network tends to give me in a way, with a call to action asking people to click that, and once they click that they're taken straight through to the offer. Now this applies to every single page that Phantom is going to be building, and I'll talk more about how it builds the pages in a moment, but essentially here I've put in 577 page 7 titles, and I'm going to leave them with this single button where it says single or double. I'm leaving it as single. So basically Phantom is going to create 577 pages. If I click the double button, it would combine titles, combine 2 titles, so that would give me 577 by 577, so it would create 333,000 pages. So you can see how quickly pages can be created. Why? Also here, over here we've got the advanced options, so I can clone existing projects. Let's say for example I wanted to take an existing project and use another language, create it using another language. This is a good way to go. I can define the size of my overlay, but we want it nice and big, so I've got it 100% height, 85% width. And also here I can add code for the between the header tags, code in the footer of the pages, and what we call content injects. Now here I could add HTML code, let's say for YouTube iframe embeds, niche related images, have them embedded, and I can create up say 200-300 here, all on a separate line, and Phantom will then randomly put them into some of the pages, but completely randomized. So let's go back to run Phantom and click generate. I can. Now we can see here that my teeth whitening project has finished, so let's go and have a look. Okay, and here are all the files that Phantom has created, and these are the files that I will FTP up to that folder inside my maps here. Okay, let's test something. Now I've uploaded those various files you saw previously. I've uploaded them to the relevant folder, the teeth-whitening folder inside my domain. But using the HTML sitemap that's still sitting in a folder on my computer, I can click any of the 577 page titles and you'll get an idea of how pages are created. So let's say teeth whitening near area. So behind the overlay is this ever-changing content which is built on the fly. It's the sort of content that Google is going to love. It's related to your niche. It's generated by those short search terms, keywords that you put in. So it's all highly relevant to their searches, the searches they're making. Every time they click on a title, the content is generated. It's different every time. Google love it. And the overlay appears with the call to action, and when they click on here, they are taken to your offer, and in this case it's the CPA offer. So can you see the power of generating hundreds of thousands, millions of pages on a domain, in multiple folders on a domain, sending traffic to your pages, your offers, anything you want? This is what Phantom does. I've never seen a tool that does anything even close to this, and certainly nothing with the speed and the secret sauce that Phantom has to make all this possible. So I really hope you'll come and give it a test run. More details on this page and below, and I look forward to seeing you in the discussion forum, in the Membership Learning Center, and chatting to you about the latest additions, the latest techniques to using this amazing bit of software.